Today we're going to be making this glowing sunset painting with these fall colors. We're going to use yellow and orange paint and just plop it onto the canvas and then use our brush to blend the colors together and then do your edges and then blend a little bit more. Then we're going to add some white and blend that in while the paint is still wet. Next we're going to add a horizon line so we can separate our water from our sky. And we're just going to add some yellow and some white to kind of show the reflection of the sun on the water. And we're just going to be making horizontal lines in the water to just really show the reflection of the water, of the sun on the water. So adding some more yellow and some more white to the water. Next we're going to add some white into the sky just for the haze around the sun, and then we're going to go back in and make the circle for the sun. Adding a few more reflection lines here. Then we're going to put our land at our horizon line, and we're just going to do 3 different shades. We're going to start with this lighter gray. This one's a little light. I probably would have gone a little bit darker next time. And we're just going to make sure that we do our trees on the top half and then the reflection of them in the lower half. We're just going to be using our brush now vertically to make the tree trunks and then adding the leaves. And for the water, we're just going to either smear it with our fingers or use your brush horizontally to kind of show that it's reflecting in the water and not a solid tree. And so here now I'm going to do the black color and I'm just adding the tree trunks, and I'm going to go back in and add my leaves with the side of my brush and adding those, horizontal reflection lines in the water as well. Okay, now we're going to be adding some landmass, one that's kind of in the middle here on the side, and then another one that's completely in the foreground here. And then we're just going to be adding some greenery to these as well. So we've got trees in the background and some in the foreground. So this one here is going to be, the tree has lost its leaves, it's in the fall. We're just going to kind of draw some branches of different sizes going into the tree. Another little tree next to it. This one's a pine tree, and we're adding and we're just building it up, and so that we get it as full as you'd like. So I'm just continuing to go over that. After we're done with this little pine tree here, we're going to move on and do a piece of another green tree or green bush over on the side of this, just to kind of fill in that space over there on the side. Then we're going to do another little bush over here on this piece of land here, and just a little bit of greenery. Perfect. And we're going to add a couple birds in the sky. And now we're going to add a little bit of highlight to our tree. We're just going to take a little bit of that yellow and just kind of dab over the top of it as the sun is reflecting off of some of the greenery. And a little bit of grass maybe on this land over here. And then we need to do the reflection of the land and the bush in the water as well. So we're going to add that with horizontal lines just very faintly. And I'm going to come back up here and add a little bit more of the reflection of the land in the water. And I think I'm going to make my trees a little bit bigger here. So I'm going back in with the black layer again, and I'm going to make those trees a little bigger in the background. I want them to kind of stand out a little more than they currently are. So adding some more reflection in the water. And that's it. Now we're going to sign our name at the bottom. And there we are. This is our glowing sunset fall painting.